Hello friends, I'm Chi. Yeah, greetings to you all wherever you may be listening. Alright, today I'll be telling you about those bills that you're having. Why is your bill increasing by the day? What's the problem? The bills are so high these days. You get to spend a lot despite some of you have little salaries. You earn little and you spend large on bills, both light, gas, things like that. So now, how do you kind of work on it, like reduce it to the barest minimum? Yes, that's why you're here, right? Then you will know. Definitely drop my one banana, please. Huh? Yes, you want to know how your bill could go low, right? I will tell you everything that you need to know. Because if you know, you know. And if you don't still know, you don't know. But with cheese, surely you will know. One banana, please. Also, share the video. All right, so let's dive in. It is no longer news now that every year you have to renew your EZ. So I hope you guys have started booking appointments so that you'll be the first in line by January, February. At least you will get your appointment ready so that you go and do your EZ. Now, so far this year, like 7 months back, a lot of people, in fact this year alone, a lot of people were seeing high bills. Yes, they have been increasing tariffs, right? Both the energy company, the gas company, they have been increasing the tariffs. So that's why you have been seeing your bills like increasing. You're like wondering what's happening. Yes. Also, some of you are the problem. Yes, some of you are the problem. But that does not mean that I will not tell you why this next year coming will be so sweet for everybody. I will tell you. And you that have rented a house from your landlord, I will tell you all the secrets why your bills are equally going high and high, and you have tried everything possible, but no way, the bill is still increasing. I will tell you what to do to also solve it. In fact, I will tell you where the problem is from. Okay? All right. A lot of things you will learn today about why your bills are high, high, high. Okay. Now let's start from the first one. Bills are high this year because of high tariffs. Okay, now most of you are the problem in the sense that you have refrigerators, your fridge. Some of you have deep freezers, the long one, the short one. You have air condition, you have, all sort of gadgets in your house. Microwave, let me tell you, that microwave consumes a lot of current. I'm heading somewhere, okay? Just stick with me. That microwave consumes a lot of current. Coupled with you that like ironing clothes, you iron a lot. Let me tell you, that iron too consumes a lot of current. Your refrigerator also consumes a lot. I'll tell you how you will know. Okay, so also you have your bulbs in the house, the LED bulbs. You have to use LED bulbs. Don't use the normal one. Change your bulbs to LED. It uses little current. So most of you also leave your lights on. Sometimes you leave them on. Even heaters, you leave your heater on 247. Once it is like cold time like this, your heater is always on. Why are you keeping it on? Once your house is warm, the best thing to do is to off it, right? You have to off your heaters now that everywhere is hot. Why don't you off it? You want to die inside? Don't you know that too much of the heat can even cause you one kind of headache, or your throat is doing you somehow? It can even suffocate you because it's taking oxygen off your blood. Your brain will be lacking it, so you'll be having strong headache all the time. Okay, so once your house is warmed, off your heater. Through that way, you are reserving energy, right? You are saving costs. Because it's not fair that after working, almost 500, 600 will go into paying bills. But you are the fault. Your default is from you as well. I'm heading somewhere, okay? I will tell you everything, all the secrets and why you have been having high bills. So I'm just listing. This is just phase 1. I will head to phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, okay? Now, you are part of the problem. Why are you keeping that fridge on year by year? What is in that fridge? When you calculate everything in that fridge, that you are living on, the things you put inside, then check the bill that is coming for your electricity bill and ask yourself, what is in this fridge that I'll be keeping the fridge on, and at the end of the 2 months or 1 month, I'll be paying like almost 150 euro, 200 euro, 250 euro. If you calculate everything in that fridge, it's not up to what you'll be spending for electricity. So that means once the fridge is super cold, blocked, everything is blocked, why don't you off it? Off the fridge, then maybe when the fridge starts losing the coldness, maybe 2-3 days later, then you can turn it on again. That's simple logic. Then check the wires of your gadgets, like your refrigerator, the head of the refrigerator, that place you put in the socket. Check it, you will see that the volt is high. Maybe some of you have 200 240, 220, you know, high voltage. That is to show that the fridge consumes a lot of current. It uses a lot of current to function. So whenever you're buying gadget, check the volts. Always check the head of the fridge, head of the microwave, head of the iron using ironing, head of your air conditioner, you know, that one you put in the socket, that head. Check it. You will see how many volts it consumes. Then you'll be shocked. That is to show that even the bulbs in your house has, you know, the volt is also high. That's why you have to go for LED bulbs. So that is how you will know that this fridge is consuming a lot. It uses high current to function. Your microwave is using it because the head will show you the voltage. You see 240 kV on the head wire of that fridge. So that is not all. Your caldaya, that thing that boils hot water in the house for you for bathing, why are you leaving it on? Why are you leaving it on year by year? Is there boiling? It's using your gas to boil or electricity to boil. So why don't you turn it off? Whenever you want to use it, then you turn it on. Through that way, you are saving current and gas for yourself. Also, the gas used in cooking, at the back of your gas cooker, there's the tap there, that wire that fixed to the wall. Why don't you turn the tap off completely, turn it off completely, and then open it a bit? Then you see that the gas will fire like normal. The fire will still be burning normal. Just open a bit. So through that way, you are using less gas and you are paying less bills. This is simple logic. Come on, guys. Are you in this country to suffer and still end up paying almost 500 in bills? It doesn't make sense. Why don't you just even limit the cost to at least spending total of 150 euro or just 100 euro in paying both your gas and light? That makes sense, right? Then you are saving a hell of money for yourself. I'm not stopping here. I tell you this is phase 1. I'll head to phase 2, phase 3. Okay, so that you understand where your high bills are coming from. Okay? So now that you have known this logic, that gas you are leaving full tap, even the one that boils water for bathing, that the wall, you know, some of you have it in your kitchen, on your bathroom, that thing that is big, that boils water. Turn the tap off. If your own is using gas, open the tap a bit. Open it a bit. Don't leave it at full. Even the one for cooking. Off it completely and open just a bit and leave it like that permanently. You know? So, now, the thing is that you're saving, and even the hot water will still be very hot. The one for bathing, right? It will still be very hot. Do you want something extreme hot? You want to cook yourself? Come on, even that one is enough. I'm telling you what is working for me, and it has to work for you guys. So that you stop paying high bills. That's your refrigerator. You're having 2 in the house. Of what use is it for? Everything there is blocked. Fine, you want to have 2 fridge, but once everything is super blocked, why don't you off? When everything is like losing the coldness, the ice, then you can on again maybe after 2 days. You will congratulate me later. Because you now see yourself paying little bills. Okay? So I hope you have learned that phase 1. That one is cleared, right? Then, please, if you are paying your house rent, please, if you are paying house, I just want to chip this one in. If you are paying your house rent, don't pay your landlord hand to hand. If you are paying hand to hand, you go and count money, you go and give to him hand to hand. It is very risky. It is very risky. If you want to pay him, tell him, my friend, give me your IBAN. Give me your account number. You go to Posta or your bank, you go and pay your rent. So that it will be in your statement of account. So that he cannot deny you. Because when he has issue with you, he takes you to court, he can defeat you. He will say you have not been paying. They have done it to some people. And they lose the case just like that because you are paying hand to hand. So he can easily give you fake receipt. Some of you, he will tell you, I'll give you receipt. You end up not seeing receipt. He will tell you, no problem, I know you have paid. No receipt. So it's dangerous, right? It's dangerous because anytime he takes you to court, he can win you at any time, saying that you're just living there for long, you have not been paying him, and still the court will tell you to pay him. So why don't you start paying direct to his account? You know? Because some of them did not even register the house that you're living in. They don't want to pay tax. They don't do proper registration. Let me tell you, there are illegalities in every country. Corruption is in every country, just as some places is systemized, you know. So now, I've chipped that one in for you guys. Pay in your landlord's account. Very important. Insist that you must pay in his account. Yeah, so that he will not deny at any point in time. So now, let's move into the phase 2, why your bills could be very high. Now, this phase 2 involves those people that rented houses. You rented a house whereby the landlord or the landlady did not allow you to go and do contract of your light and gas in your name or even water. You just rented a house, you packed in, and every 2 months, the bills will come in your landlord's name, not even in your name. You see the bill, very big, 300 euro, 350, sometimes 200 and something euro. You are wondering, what am I even using in this house? It's only me now, only me and my wife, only me and my child. What is the problem? What am I using? It's true. What are you using? Let me tell you what happens here. They don't want you to put your own name in that contract because you are paying the light also for them. They are using the same light with you. They are using, if possible, the same gas with you. Yes, because the bills comes in their name. So it means that if the landlord is living together with you, that is even worse. They did it. 2 houses having 1 contract. That is how they will tell the energy companies to do it, right? And the gas company. Okay, we are living in these 2 houses. Just do it and be bringing 1 bill for us. 1 contract supplying 2 houses, light and gas. So now, they now rent the house out for you. It means that when you pack in, you are consuming bill, they are consuming bill. But at the end of the day, the bill will come in their name and they will bring it for you and say, go and pay. Vai pagare, subito. Or some of them will tell you to give them the money so that they will go and pay. You know, they want to pay it by themselves so that at the end of the day, they are the one paying bill. You are paying for them, but they'll still take the money and go and pay in the post or in the bank, like as if they are the one that is paying the bill, not you. So, you are working, you are suffering for another person to enjoy. You are not even always at home. How comes? You are offering almost everything. What is then taking the bill? You know? Your landlord did something. Sometimes your landlord is not even living with you, but have rented house elsewhere. Let me tell you, it is still very possible. It is still very possible. The house belongs to him. So he will tell the energy company, link these 2-3 houses also to my own. You know, link this house to my own. 1 contract supplying 2 houses. So they will bring the bills in his name and he will bring it to you. That is why when you tell them, I want to do the contract of the light and gas in my name, in your own name, they will tell you, no. Then be ready to pack out of my house. If you're not willing to be paying it this way, I'll bring the bill, it will be my name, and you have to give me the money, I go and pay. Sometimes they'll tell you, take the bill and go and pay. Then ask yourself, why is it that they don't want you to go and do the contract in your name, in your own name, you that rented the house? There's something hidden. It means that they are using the same light with you. Yes, they are not living around that area. They are living elsewhere. But the law is there. Even an Italian lady told me she has a farm. Her house is far away from the farm. I told her, how do you then pay? You pay 2 bills now. They bring you, because in your farm you have light there, you have water. She said yes, that they will bring the bill in one, in the house where she's living. So the house bill and her farm bill comes in one name, which is the current house where she's living. They bring just 1 paper, 1 bill for her, because the 2 lights are connected to 1 person. The water is connected to 1 person, so that is how she pays. So they don't have to bring 2 addresses of bills for her to go and pay. It comes in 1 name. That is what your landlords also do. They connect these houses together. 1 energy company supplying the 2, but the bills will come in 1 name. 1 name. That is your landlord's name. So that is why they don't want you to change it, because if you change it, you are spoiled show for them. They'll be paying bills. Now they have to be paying because the bills they are using, they have to now pay. It will come in their name and they have to go and pay it. And your own will come in your own name and you go and pay. So rather they will threaten you and say, don't try it. If you try it, you are packing out. Some will even allow you to change it. Maybe when you insist that enough is enough, I can't continue paying this, I don't even understand. Why is it coming in your name? Why not my name? When you rebel against them, they will allow you. Once your contract is over, they tell you to leave their house. Or they just cook up story and say you should leave the house, they want to sell it or they want to renovate. then they chicken you out of the house. So if you are renting any house, try to make sure that you will tell them, I hope I'm going to do the contract of the light, gas, water in my own name. Insist. Tell them, I hope it will be like that. Not when you park in now, they will tell you, no, the landlord will be bringing the bills for you, and you see that the bills is coming in your landlord's name. So insist and find out, okay? Very, very important. Very, very important. So that is it. And also, if you are renting house, make sure they are going to give you contract, because what they are doing these days, you rent house, they will tell you, no problem, they are working on it. Before you know, 1 year is going. Before you know, the landlord will say, until you have good behavior, after 2 years, I'll see if I can give to you. You know, how will you get residence? That means you might have qualified for Carta Sojourner, because they don't give you residence. You don't register in the commune. You don't have residence without commune. You're not registered there. That means they are taking you backward. You are stagnant. You know, some of them will brainwash you. Don't worry, we'll give you everything. We'll give you contract, but once you pay, you will not see any contract. They'll keep wasting your time. Then when you want to renew, problem. When you want to apply Carta Sojourner, problem. So make sure that there's a strong agreement. Involve your lawyer if possible, so that they will not cheat you. And then they will tell you after 1 year, after they have done it to some people. They are living in houses without contract, but they are paying rent. Though the landlords did it that way so that it will be easy for them to sack anybody out of their house when the person starts misbehaving. It's after I did not give you a contract, leave my house. And it will be so easy. That they too, they are protecting their own interest because of what is happening to them these days, where people are parking and they will not want to pay anymore. And it will be difficult for them to remove the person once the person have gotten contract. So, well, figure that one out, okay? Now, let's move to the phase 3. Why some of your bills are high. Phase 3 is very simple. Let's look at it this way. Some of you, when parking out, always make sure if you are parking out from your house to another house, make sure you go and terminate your contract, the one you have for light and gas, water. Terminate it, please. If you don't terminate it, the bills will still be coming, even if you are living in another house. It will show that the company will be like, okay, the same person now living in this place. Okay, let's calculate the bill and be sending to the new address where they have seen you living. So it means that anybody that will rent that house, maybe you handed the house over to friends, or you rented it house and you are collecting rent from there. You're supposed to allow the people you rented it house, maybe tell them to go and register the light contract and gas in their own name and water in their own name, so that when the bill is coming, they'll be the one to figure it out how to pay. They will share it among themselves and they'll pay. But if you not do so, the bills will be coming for you in your house. Yes, because they know your new address. They'll be bringing the bills there because your address have changed. So they'll compile it. So whenever you are getting bills, it will keep doubling. You're like, wondering what's happening here. My bills are also always high. And the people living in that house, they are not even seeing any bills to pay. Because you did not terminate your contract. So the bills will still be coming for you. You understand? So even if they did not even put it in one name to bring for you, they'll be compiling the bills for you. One day you just see them drop one paper for you and tell you are owing how many thousand. You are owing. So before you pack out, go and change it. Put the people that will be staying there, put their own name in those bills. Because you might keep them there, they'll just consume bills, high bills for you, and dump the house and run away. The government knows you. It is you that rented the house and kept them there. So when the bill is so high, and then even if the bill is coming to them and they're not even paying, it is still in your name. And you'll be the one to go and pay. You understand? So when you're packing out, cut all the contracts you have. Light, water, gas. Terminate everything. Okay? So, why is your bill high? You are living in a house and you rented some of them out to some people. Maybe 2 rooms. You kept some people there. You are collecting rent. It doesn't make sense. When you look at it, it doesn't make sense. You are charging them $250, and each of them are using light anyhow they want, gas anyhow they want, putting the heater on all the time. And you don't want to pay high bills. But because of these people, they are cooking, boiling meat for 1 hour, cooking this for hours. Even when they are bathing, they are there composing song, enjoying the bathing. They will spend 1 hour bathing, morning, afternoon, night. They are bathing, wasting water for you. Now tell me, where is the profit? Then the bills will come very high. Bills for water will be high, for gas will be high, for this will be high. Then you that don't want you don't even plan paying high bills, you end up joining them to pay the bills. They will share it with you. Imagine that you are the one living alone. What's your business? You don't use much water, you don't use much light, you don't use much gas. So you're even saving more money for yourself. But these people will make you spend a lot of money. You know, ask yourself, where is the profit here? They are paying me, but I'm still ending up, almost all the money itself is going back in paying bills. Because of the people that you put in the house that are so reckless in using light, water, gas, anyhow. When they are leaving the house, they will leave their light on. Some of them, they are leaving the house, they put the fan on and leave it and go away. Some of them have microwave in their room. Yes. Some of them have heaters in their room. The electric heater, they have it there. When they are leaving, they leave it on and go away. Their mind is that when they come back, so that the room will be super, super hot. You know? During heat period, they leave the fan on and go away. So these things will just be there. Since they have locked the door, it will be there consuming current till they come back from work. Then at the end of the month, you see big bill, 300 something euro. You know? Some of them have fridge in their room, which they live on. Imagine you put some people in your house, like 2 people. They have fridge in their room, refrigerator. The fridge is there consuming current. So at the end of the day, why are you not paying high bills? You are paying high bills. So now, in conclusion, that is not to say that next year there will be some bonus sociale. Okay? Bonus sociale is coming back because, like I told you, this year it was removed. At the point it stopped. So that's why many people were seeing high bills. Despite the fact that light, gas company, they increased their tariff. That also affected bills to shoot up. So now, expect bonus sociale. That's why you have to renew your ISE. Very important, renew your ISE so that you enjoy the bonus sociale for next year. Remember, it is automatic. It is automatic. Bonus sociale is automatic, which once you do ISE, it will be recognized and the money will be sent to your light and gas company. So whatever you use, they will reduce the bill for you. Let's say the money is 100 euro or 150 euro, depending on how many you are in the house that is in that residence. So if yours is up to 150 or 200 euro, so if you consume light of 100 euro, that means you have 100 left for you, right? You have 100 left for you. So if it's gas and light, so that means you have like 200, roughly 200 euro for you to withdraw because you did not consume all the bonus sociale. So that's why if you are using application like light and gas company like Enel, okay, Enel. If you are using Enel, gas and light, which is the same company, Enel, then you will keep seeing that your bonus sociale is always in there. You have your bonus sociale reflecting there. Huh? So you will see it there. You can call the company, call the agent, the company. You can search for their number online, Enel phone number. You search on Google, you will see it. You call them, you tell them you want to request for reimburso. Reimburso, they should give you back the money. Bonus sociale, tell them reimburso per bonus sociale. They will ask you for your codice fiscale, ask you for your address, ask you for your numero cliente. Because when you want to open the application, check the receipt they normally bring to you. That receipt for paying bills. Okay? You see what is written. Codice cliente or numero cliente, something like that. You see the cliente number. Then you copy it. With it, you can use and activate the application. Download the application online. Enel. So download the application and then put your numero cliente, put your name. If you are the one that registered for the light, it must be you that registered for the light. You have to put your name as it is in your codice fiscale. Then you put your codice fiscale, put your email, your phone number, password. You create a new password, okay? Save your password very well. Also, you can use fingerprint also to activate it. So you register like that. Very simple. Very, very simple. You register and then you see everything about your bills. You can even pay your bills through the application. Yes, you can do rate of your bill through the application. Maybe you want to split the bills. Then you can also see your You see one is per pagare, if it's something you have to pay for your TV. Then you see the other one, the one they will reimburse you back if there's something to reimburse you. You always see it there accumulating. When you download the app, you understand it more better. Okay, so that is it. Try to be using NL because it is only them I know that. I don't know about other companies, but I know that NL has application. Most of you are using light and gas company that don't even have application. So there's no way you can even know whether you have bonus sociale or not. Though you see it in the receipt, the payment slip, the bills they ask you to pay, you see bonus sociale written there. But you always see yourself paying high bills. Then you're even wondering, is this bonus sociale even working for me? Because maybe your light and gas company are frauding you somehow. So that's why using NL, the one that you can go through the app and see everything for yourself, it's very important. That one is better. Imagine you cashing out from the app. So the more you minimize the current you use in your house, like I explained in the beginning, the more you minimize how you use current for light and gas, the more you are saving more money. Imagine you cashing out €250 every two months from that application. That is already like a bonus for you because you are minimizing the current you are using. So the bonus sociale will just cover the little bill that you have paid, maybe €30, €50, and the rest €50 or €100, you ask for reimbursement. You call the company. You can get their number online, NL phone number. NL phone number, even in the application, you see their phone number. You call them. Don't go to their office, don't go to their office. Call the phone number, agent phone number. They will give you options. You want them to pay in your account, or do you want them to send the letter where you go to the nearest bank around you? They will indicate the bank where you go and cash the money. If you don't have a bank account, then you can tell them to send you the paper, the document which you can use and go and cash out the money from the bank, which they will send to you. But if you know you have a bank, then you have to provide your IBAN number to them. But make sure it is you that register the NLO or the gas in your own name. They ask you for your codice fiscale when you call them. They ask you for your numero cliente, which you will see in the application or in the bills they are bringing for you to pay. Remember, you can equally pay the bills through the app. So all your receipts are in the app. Then they ask you for your name and where you live. Then the money will come into your IBAN within 10 days or 15 days, 20 days. Definitely the money must come. So like that, you are saving money and you are cashing out and you are enjoying yourself. Now you are not paying huge bills, rather they are giving you back something. That means you are saving a lot for yourself. Spending less, saving more for yourself, and investing more for yourself. That makes sense, right? So because you're not here to work and dash them the money, you're also here to save more money for yourself. More money for yourself and less for them. That's why you have to minimize the way you spend bills. You use your bills in the house. And the kind of people you put in your house, they can equally make you spend recklessly, paying bills unnecessarily, spoiling things in the house for you anyhow. And the landlord knows you because the house was given to you, not them. And please, when you are renting house, when you are taking over somebody's house, somebody tell you, come and take my house, I want to park, I'm traveling to here, I don't need the house again. Make sure they have cleared their bills, because some of them are trickish. They will hand you over the house, they will disappear. You'll be busy there. They will tell you, don't worry, when the bills come, go and pay. They have handed you your house. You have inherited liability. They have not paid bills for long. Even some of them, they have not paid house rent for long. Some of them even deceive you and tell you, don't worry, just be sending the money. Be sending the money to me. Put it in this account. They'll give you their country account. Be paying the money there. Don't worry, I'll have a way to be paying the landlord. Before you know, police will come, they will catch you. Guy, what's happening now? You're not paying bills. They will cut your light, cut everything. Landlord will come for his rent. You're like, but I've been giving that guy to give you now. Landlord said, nothing. By the time you call that guy, he might pick at a point. He will block you. He can even deny you. That's why when you are paying such money to that person, write the reason for sending the money. Most of you don't do that. In your application, always write reason for sending. That place, they write causa. Causa. Okay, reason. You see there, it's always in every application for sending money. Your bank application has it, Causale or Causa. Then you write the reason. Payment for my light bill, payment for my house rent. Even if you are paying your landlord, always write the reason. What are you paying for? You write, if you like, write it in English. No problem, put it in English. It's not must you write in Italian, write it in English. House rent for the month of January, house rent for the month of January, February, March. Always write the reason. If you are paying somebody back money that you are owing, write the reason. I'm borrowing this person so money, I'm paying back the money I borrowed from this person. I am, always write the reason. That will help you a lot. It has helped a lot of people. But when you don't write the reason for sending the money, it can be denied. The person can only say, the money you are giving to me was money you are owing me. I borrowed you 5,000 the other time. That's the money he was paying back to me. And truly, when you bring out your statement of account, it will just show nothing, no reason for sending. So who will win the case? So when you are giving somebody money, always write, indicate the reason for sending. It is always there in every application for sending money. Whether it's the application for sending money back home or the one for Italy here, the reason, that space is there. Causa, reason for sending, put it there. Write it in English. You are sending to friends and family back home using an application. Write the reason. It is for taking care of your children. Write it so that your woman will not say you abandon them. Always write it. Write it. Money for house rent, money for feeding, money for school fees, money for medical bills, money for Christmas, money for buying clothes, money for medicine. Put the reasons there all the time. Because most ladies have used this to win cases in court. They will say you abandon them. Meanwhile, you are sending money, just that you are not writing the reasons. Then they can equally just lie and say, the money you were sending was, you told me to use it and give to this person, give to that person, or use it and pay for this, or it's not for whatever. They can just deny. There's no reason. So anybody can give any reason for themselves. She can fake a reason, which some people will buy her reasons too, because you do not indicate what the money was for. So whatever you are buying or paying or doing, something that is something money transaction, always write the reason. I know what I'm telling you. Always write it. Anything money transaction between you and somebody, write the reason. Okay? I hope we have learned something. Alright, I'm Chi. Signing out. I'm out of here, man. See my next video. I am Chi. Ciao.